Hey there, Libra, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for August 15th through the 31st, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Libra, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, make sure to check out the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, donation link is also below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Lastly, if you enjoy these readings and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday. Okay, bottom of the deck flew out Queen of Pentacles, but main energy for your reading is the King of Swords. This is you. I don't assign gender to my cards. I don't care if you're man, woman, whatever. You're coming out as the main energy for your reading this month, which means you have a lot of power internally. This is what you're feeling. The person that you're dealing with can obviously be any sign. The main sign that I'm seeing is Cancer, but they can be any sign. In the recent past, you get the Three of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So you're essentially showing me something ended, a connection ended, a relationship ended, something ended, and you're trying to figure out within yourself if I want to reconcile, if I want this back, do I want to have a new beginning, do I want to start over, do I not? In the current situation, you get the Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Chariot. You're essentially showing me overall, I'm emotionally balanced, I'm emotionally fulfilled, I feel good. However, there is this conflict, could be between you and somebody else or internal within yourself, that you really just kind of want to get past. Now, the way you're looking at this, you're not trying to heal this conflict. What you're doing is just glossing over it. You're literally just like, I want to snap my fingers and I want this conflict to be gone. I want whatever this is to just be over with, right? And I'm talking about this conflict. So we'll clarify and see what this is about. In the near future, you get the Judgment, the Ace of Wands, and the Tower. Oh boy. You make a decision that you want to start over. I do feel like it's reconciliation. I'm going to have to clarify this to see. But the Tower here is not the best energy. So either too much time has passed for you to be able to have a reconciliation or start over, or there's something within the foundation of your desire for a new beginning, right? Which is cracked, which is flawed. Let's see. I'm already telling you the near future is where it's got my attention, but we'll see. Also, if this reading resonates, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Let's take a look at the main energy, which is the King of Swords. King of Swords is clarified by the Temperance, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Leo or an Aries. Yeah. Look, I'll be honest with you. You're recognizing that you sabotage something here. You sabotage something with this person. Your overall energy, your overall desire is wanting to restore balance, wanting to bring back harmony within this connection, especially like divine balance, because you messed it up. You sabotaged this. And you're showing me I'm still very, very attracted to this person. Knight of Cups. I still have a lot of love for them. I still care for them deeply. I sabotage this and I need to bring back balance. The thing here though, Libra, the reason I'm kind of like, is because I don't see any action. I see a desire. I see recognition. I see, even accountability within yourself. Like I messed this up. I don't see you doing anything about it yet. Let's see. Let's take a look at the recent past. We'll start off with the Three of Cups. Now, keep in mind, Libra, I say you because this is your reading. This could also be your person's energy towards you. Take it as it resonates. Wow. Three of Cups, clarified by the Three of Cups. Again, the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. You get the Ace of Wands again here in the near future. You really want a reconciliation in the recent past. Like Three of Cups twice, coupled with the Ace of Wands, this screams reconciliation to me. I want this back. I want this person back. I want this connection back. However, you also have an ego on you, right? You're showing me the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of regret over how you handled things, how things unfolded, what you did, what you said. But again, at the center, at the core is your ego. I can't be the one to like put myself down. I can't appear as anything other than the Emperor, right? The Emperor is like the divine masculine. But you want a reconciliation. So wouldn't that make more sense to just set your ego aside and follow what you feel? No. Absolutely not. At least not in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in the recent past. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, Four of Wands. Okay, so you do still feel a very strong bond with this person, a very strong connection to them in the recent past. Bottom of the deck, you get the Devil. one of you, either you or your person, have some very unhealthy behavioral patterns here. The devil does not show up unless it's something, and I don't like using the word toxic because people are like, oh, I'm not toxic. No, you may not be toxic, but you may have certain addictions. You may have certain vices. You may, have a difficulty communicating emotionally. You may be emotionally invulnerable. You may be, there could be a whole bunch of reasons why the devil is showing up here, right? It's tied up to you in this connection, and it's also tied up to you taking action when it comes to this connection. And so what you're showing me in the recent past, I need more time to figure out exactly what I want to do and what I should do when it comes to this bond, when it comes to this connection. But again, at the bottom of it, whatever this unhealthy behavioral thought pattern is, it's still very much there, okay? And it's almost like this is influencing what action you will take. Right? So for example, if you know that you have a hard time being emotionally vulnerable, it's going to affect and determine what action you take when it comes to this connection, because connections require emotional vulnerability. If you can't do that, you're kind of like, well, I don't really know what I should be doing with this connection. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at the 10 of Swords in the recent past. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're not doing much here in the recent past. You're showing me it's done. This connection is done. It's over. It ended, right? Like logically, I know, and again, the devil at the bottom of the deck. Logically, I know that it ended. I know because it was of my unhealthy patterns, my thought processes, whatever this devil is to you. And I also see in the recent past, not only are you not doing much about this connection, like talking, reconciling, anything like that, there's radio silence. You're really kind of internalizing everything and withdrawing. So I don't feel like you and this person are communicating at all. I don't feel like there's even any exchange of energies. If it is, it's something basic like, hey, and that's it. And then there's no more texting. There's no more talking. There's no more communication, right? And this is a logical decision that you made. This isn't what you feel you want to do. Logically, this is what you're choosing to do. Alrighty, let's take a look at the current situation, see what the 9 of Cups is. Nine of Cups is clarified by the 9 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the Sun. Damn. So you're, like I said at the beginning, overall you're emotionally balanced, you're fulfilled, you feel good. The reason you feel so good and happy is because you're essentially suppressing or like walling off anything that has to do with this connection. You and this person, it's one of those connections where it's like we had the potential to go the distance and like really go the distance, be a stable, successful, long-term relationship. In order for you currently to feel happy, truly, the Sun is like the happiest card in the deck. It's like unicorns and rainbows shooting out of every pore in your body. In order for you to be able to feel that, you literally have to put a wall between yourself and anything that has to do with this connection. Feelings, thoughts, communication, everything. This connection, this person, whatever, they're on the other side of the wall, okay? And that's that. And that's what you have to do in order to feel emotionally balanced, emotionally fulfilled, and happy right now. Bottom of the deck, you get the Queen of Cups, though. At the bottom of the deck, behind this wall, behind everything, you know you still love this person, and you know they love you just as much. The love goes both ways here. Let's take a look at the 5 of Wands in the current situation. 5 of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, so you want to wipe the slate clean. You want to start over. You're literally showing me I want to snap my fingers, completely new beginning. Like, hi, we just met, but we have history, but it's only positive history. But it's like, me and you together. Your conflict here is internal. I don't know what this is, why you're so conflicted internally, right? We kind of got a glimpse into it in the recent past. But you have a lot of doubts. You're showing me I know what I want, okay? But I also have a big question mark. Now, I'll be honest here, Libra. The biggest sticking point for you around having this new beginning, and the reason why this internal conflict is even taking place, is because you embody the Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands for me, in the simplest of terms, is like F-boy or F-girl energy. So what I mean by that is you're not ugly. You know that. You know you bring a lot to the table. You know people are attracted to you. You like attention. You like flirting. You like going out there, doing your thing. Now, I'm not necessarily even saying like, hooking up or being with other people. It's just more so like, I want to be a free spirit. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it with who I want to do it. And I don't really want to answer to anybody. Like if I want to text you 90 times a day, I want that to be cool. And if I want to disappear for 2 weeks, I want you to be cool with that too. I just want you to be cool with whatever I want. So obviously you do want a new beginning here. I can see that, but you also have your doubts as to whether or not this free spirit, plastic bag in the wind type of energy is going to work. And that's what your internal conflict is all about. Obviously it's going to be a little bit different for each of you, but that's the crux of it. Yeah, I can see why you'd have your doubts. That doesn't really work for a connection, right? It doesn't really work being romantically with someone, but then doing what you want with who you want, when you want, however you want, and not really having to answer to anybody for it. Let's take a look at the Chariot in the current situation. Chariot's clarified by the Page of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, which you got in the recent past, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, you really do want to heal things with this person. You really do, okay? But remember, you're redirecting me to this. I need more time to figure out what I want to do about this connection, what I want to do moving forward, and that's why you're not taking any action yet. However, you know that in order to do anything in this connection, if you even want to talk to this person again, if you even want to move in any direction, the gateway to that is an apology. You're showing me the Page of Cups. You know the first things first, if you want to move past this, if you even want to have anything to do with this person, you're going to have to apologize. Now, I do have to say something here, Libra, and I know I'm kind of laying into you in this reading, but the way you're presenting the energies to me, it's like, I just want to like move past this. What I'm going to do is apologize first, okay? And then I'm going to figure out what to do here. So it's kind of like you're doing this a little bit backwards. Instead of figuring out what you want, then apologizing, and then taking action to like, work and build on your decision, you're apologizing first without even knowing what you actually want out of this connection. Remember, you don't know what it is that you want out of this. Do you want a reconciliation? Do you want commitment? Do you want friendship? Do you want friends with benefit? What is it that you're looking for in this connection? You don't know, but you're like, I'm going to apologize first, get back on good graces with this person, then I'm going to figure out what I want, and that'll be healing. And then I'll be emotionally balanced and emotionally fulfilled. Yeah, maybe you'll be emotionally balanced and fulfilled, but what about the other person? Are you considering how you apologizing and then maybe deciding that you don't want this connection, how that's going to affect them? Not really, are you now? Just saying. Let's take a look at the near future. I want to see what the Judgment is all about. Judgment's clarified by the Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, Five of Wands. You get the Five of Wands here. Remember that. I kind of want to do what I want to do with who I want to do it whenever I want to do it. You've decided. Okay, look, I'm just going to say it. If you guys tune off, you tune off, whatever. You've decided that you don't want things to be over between you and this person, right? Because you're showing me the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You don't want things to be done with this person. And you want to work through the past, okay? You want to work through this internal conflict, right? But it's kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like it's not like you're using the other person to work through this. It's just more so like you don't want things to be done with them, but you haven't fully flushed out like, am I going to repeat my past behavior? Is history going to repeat itself? Am I going to still want to do what I want to do with who I want to do whenever I want to do it? You're kind of like all over the place, but you just want to not be done with this person. So essentially what you want is you want somebody, this person, to hold your hand as you're working through all of this to decide what you want out of this connection, where you want this to go, what you want from this person. And you just want them to be there and hold your hand the whole time. And in the end, maybe you'll want to be with them. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll still have this like hot and cold tendency. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll repeat history. Maybe you won't. Right? So yeah, Libra, I mean, maybe that works for the other person. I don't know, but like, that's how you're looking at it. And for some reason, you're also not showing me like, oh no, there's no way this person's not going to be down for this. you're showing me like, yeah, I have to decide. You're the one that holds all the power. I have to decide what happens here. And this person's going to be down for whatever I decide. Right? Now, obviously, maybe they will, maybe they won't, but that's how you're presenting the energies to me. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands in the near future. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So you do want to bring this connection back. You do want to start over, right? It does stress you out. You do think about this a lot. And I don't know exactly like what part of it stresses you out, but you're showing me like whatever it is I'm overthinking, whatever I'm overanalyzing here, it's causing me to like slow things down. Like you want to come in and offer this person your cup of love and be like, hey, here's my love. Let's be together, blah, blah, blah. Or not be together, but let's start this up again. But there's something that you're thinking about. And that's kind of causing you, instead of to just like text them right now and be like, hey, let's talk, let's hang out, let's get this thing going again. You're dragging your feet on it a little bit. There's this internal resistance for you. So yeah, I don't know what it is exactly that's stressing you out, but it's very much like, I'm moving slow. You will make a move, I feel, in the near future. I don't see it yet, but it might take a little bit longer than expected. Let's take a look at the Tower. Remember how I said I feel like you're going to communicate? You're going to communicate, obviously. The Tower is clarified by the King of Swords again, which is you, the Tower again, and the Eight of Wands. At some point, it's going to be too much for you to resist. It's literally like, think of it like holding a hot potato, right? You can hold the potato for so long until eventually it becomes too hot and you have to drop it. That's kind of like how you feel when it comes to communicating. You keep fighting it, you keep fighting it, you keep fighting it, you keep fighting it to not reach out to them until eventually one day, you can't resist it anymore for whatever reason, and you just text them. You call them, you communicate with them. And it's out of nowhere, because literally for you, it's I can't resist this anymore. I've tried resisting not talking to you. I've tried not communicating with you. I've tried like being radio silence from you. I can't. I literally can't. Like it is Tower. It's like stronger than you are. It's more powerful. Like you can't resist it. So you're definitely going to communicate with them. I will say this though, Libra, even when you communicate, you still don't know exactly what you want out of this. You don't know that you're not going to repeat history again. And you also don't know exactly like where you want this connection to go. You're being very vague. You're showing me it's a connection. I want to talk to them. I want to get back with them. But exactly what? Do you want a relationship? Do you want a friendship? Do you want a friends with benefits? Do you want to keep doing this, paper bag in the wind? You don't really know. And you're kind of just looking for this person to hold your hand along the way and be there with you on this journey. So, yeah. I mean, maybe that works for them. I don't know. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading, Libra. From the universe, you get the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah. You're showing me, my definition of I feel good is by communicating with this person, offering them my love, offering them my emotions. I can see you thinking about this a lot. It really just occupies you day in, day out. Like it's all you can think about being good, getting to like a good place. Because right now you're not good with this person. I don't know if it's an ending, a separation, you're fighting, whatever. Right now the energies are not good. And you're like, for me to be good, to feel good, like me and this person are good, it's to come in, offer them my love, they offer me their love, and that's it. And I can see how much you want it because it's literally all you think about. But I would again urge you, Libra, to think about the other person. What do they want out of this? If you guys both want the same thing, where it's like this vague, we just hang out, we're together thing, cool, awesome. If your person is looking for marriage and you're looking for hookup, maybe you guys are not really aligned. But again, do what you will, you have free will. So yeah, Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did and resonated, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.